All right, here we go. We're starting Unit 3, which is all about Boolean expressions and if statements. I don't know, I've never been more excited about material than I am today. Okay, that's not really true. But let's peek at Boolean expressions. First, we're going to talk about relational operators. So Java has the following relational operators. And so the double equal sign, that's how you can compare if two things are the same. We've got, so I think we've talked about that before, I think, but if not, there you go. And then we have exclamation point equal sign. That's not equals. This is equals. And then the rest, I'm not going to say what they are after the first one. This is greater than, but I think you, oh, please. Thank you, Microsoft Word, for fixing my thing. Greater than or equal to, I guess I am saying it. Less than. So we've got these 6 relational operators that we're going to use. And when you compare two things with one of these relational operators, the result is a Boolean value. That means, true or false. So I'll give you some examples. Yes?
Where does the term Boolean come from? Is it named after someone?
Could be named after bool. George Boole. He was the original OG. All right. So we can read more about him on another day. So when you compare two things with one of these, the result is a Boolean value. You're going to get either true or false. So for starters, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to make... I'm going to do some print calls here. You don't have to write these all down, but I'm going to say 5 greater than 2, just inside of a print call. And then we should put down here, it should print a true, right? Because 5 is greater than 2. So let's use all the operators with 5 and 2. So how about 5 less than 2? We should get a false. 5 equal to, we should get a false. 5 not equal to, we should get a true. 5 greater than or equal to, thanks. And then there's 5 less than or equal to. So some of these will be true, some will be false. I'm just showing you how these are values you can work with. You can print them, you can check their accuracy. Let's make sure we got it. So 5 is greater than 2, true. 5 is not less than 2, so we got false. 5 is not equal to 2, we got false. 5 is not equal to 2, so we said true. 5 is greater than or equal to 2, true. And 5 less than or equal to 2, false. Yeah. So these are called relational operators. And the number one mistake people make is to accidentally use 1 equal sign instead of 2 when you are comparing two values. The number one mistake. I'm going to underline it, I'm going to make it bold, and I'm going to make it 28-point font. So, if you're trying to compare two values, use 2 equal signs. if you're trying to assign a value to something, use one equal sign. And I think that the compiler would stop you in the example I gave you here, but I'll show you another example where it wouldn't stop you. And you'll get trouble. So if I just did one equal sign here, I'm pretty sure the compiler would say you can't do that. Because we can't say 5 is equal to 2. All right, but if I said int a equals 5, int b equals 2, and then right here I say a equals b, pretty sure it'll compile. I mean, I didn't try that ahead of time. Yeah, and it's just printing the number 2. Because that's not quite what we wanted. We wanted a true or false here, and when you use one equal sign, it's taking the thing on the right and shoving it into the thing on the left. So, all right, well, that's